If you've ever wanted to have an elegant evening of dining aboard a vintage train in a beautifully appointed railroad dining car, then you need to make your plans to be in Jonesborough on Saturday, August the 14th, as the Watauga Valley Railroad Museum hosts a special night of dining to benefit the Chucky Depot Museum. And here with all the details is Rick Chinouth. How you doing, Rick?
Just fine, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about this event. I mean, I'm getting excited for this. I really am, because I think I'm going to take my wife for this.
Well, all of us that are train lovers are getting excited about it too. Saturday, August 14th, we're going to be having dining on a fully restored vintage historic railroad dining car right in Jonesborough.
And this is, like I said, it's to support the Chucky Depot Museum.
It's
correct?
A fundraiser for the Chucky Depot Museum. We go ahead and develop exhibits and educational programming based on the proceeds from this fundraiser.
And tell us more about the Chucky Depot Museum, because I know a lot of folks in Jonesborough know about it, but we'd like to get the word out about this because it's a great place to go and visit.
It is. The Chucky Depot Museum was built in 1906, and it was the Chucky community's original depot.
Right.
It quit being used in about 1959 and stayed in private ownership then, but the Norfolk Southern Railroad wanted to knock it down, get it off its right-of-way, and we ended up being able to move it to Jonesborough. It was donated to the town of Jonesborough, and it's a partnership between the town of Jonesborough, the Watauga Valley Railroad Historical Society, and the Heritage Alliance. And we use it now as a railroad museum to tell kind of the railroad legacy of Jonesborough and the Chucky area.
Now, if somebody they get tickets for this evening of dining, what can they expect when they show up there?
It's a $55 ticket, and you're going to be treated to an elegant dinner on board a fully restored dining car. You're going to be treated to a railroad storyteller after the dinner, or as part of the dinner. Now we have two seatings. We have a 5:30 and a 7:30 seating, but since the press release went out, we've sold out of our 5:30 dining already.
Wow.
So there's still tickets left for the 7:30, but you need to jump on it.
And there's also going to be a little music involved as well.
There is. When you arrive at the Spring Street Yard, you'll be greeted by the Trunk Monkeys that'll be doing some fun railroad music probably too.
And that sounds like a lot of fun, but I think a lot of folks, you know, they see old movies and they read books about dining on a train and how elegant it was, and how it just seems like a great way to just kind of go back in time a little bit.
It is. It's going to be kind of treating people to a bygone era. There's two dining cars, the Moultrie and the famous Clinchfield 100, that are both cars that were in regular use. The Moultrie was in use from Miami to New York, and the Clinchfield was local to this area too. Was part of the Santa train even at one time.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, that's a piece of history right there. So, and that's what you all are about, is keeping that railroading history alive in our region.
Yeah, that's right. We really want to let all kinds of people, young and old, remember what it was like or learn what it was like to experience railroading, anywhere from steam engines to diesels to just everything, and that's what our museum's all about. Twice a year we have rotating themed exhibits that will just introduce all kinds of different railroading experiences to folks.
Now, where are the rail cars going to be parked for this?
The rail cars are actually at our Spring Street Yard in Jonesborough, but because of parking problems there, we encourage people, they need to go up to the Jonesborough Senior Center. Plenty of parking up there, and they'll be treated to a free shuttle back down to the Spring Street Yard and then back to their car again.
So this is going to be, like you said, those 5:30. So if people want in that 7:30, they need to take advantage of that. How do they get it? How do they get their tickets?
You can either call the Jonesborough Visitor Center at 753-1010. You can go online to the Jonesborough ticket site, or you can stop by the Jonesborough Visitor Center.
And you know, we love talking about food on the show, and y'all have got an amazing menu set up for that.
We do. We've got both a vegetarian menu and a regular menu, but it's going to be good country cooking, but done elegantly.
And I think you want folks to experience this as a night of, you know, make it a date night, make it a special evening.
Yep, there's nothing more special than kind of doing an experience that you don't get every day. And this is one experience that you can get here that you can't find anywhere in East Tennessee or Southwest Virginia.
And you know, when we look around, you know, you look at Johnson City, you look at Kingsport, you look at Bristol, you look at all the small towns around here, we can all owe our history to the railroads.
Absolutely. As you know, Johnson City had 3 railroads coming through it, and Jonesborough and Chucky definitely owe a lot of their existence to the railroad. So.
All right. Rick, we appreciate it, buddy. We're going to give everybody some information right now. It is coming up a very special dining experience happening Saturday, August the 14th. Those 5:30 ones are already sold out, but there's still some tickets available for 7:30 that night. The Jonesborough Rail Yard. If you need some more information, call that number. Check out jonesborough.com.